The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Tbilisi Dry Port, which has been operating in a test mode for a month, will officially open on June 3. Jemal Inaishvili, chairman of the supervisory board of Tbilisi Dry Port, told BMG-TV about this. He noted that an investment of 55 million USD will be made in the second phase of the project. We are moving directly to the second phase of the construction. The second phase provides the construction of a Class A warehouse with a total area of approximately 50,000 square meters. I can say in advance that the total investment will be over 55 million USD, but this might increase, said Jemal Inaishvili. Last year, the Arab Abu Dhabi Ports Group became the owner of 60% share of the Tbilisi Dry Port. The investment in the first phase of the project amounted to 20 million USD. Residential complex Tbilisi Hills, located in the village of Teleti, just 15 minutes drive from Tbilisi, offers its residents not only a comfortable environment but also ecologically and high-quality standard of living. The company's marketing manager Mariam Kharati spoke about the details of the project with BMG-TV. Tbilisi Hills is located on a land area of 331 hectares and includes real estate planned according to the European standards and 80-hole professional golf course, which stretches over 60 hectares. In the complex, customers can purchase land plots from 1,000 square meter to 11,000 square meter. Furthermore, it's planned to build residential blocks, each of which will include 44 premium class apartments, a 2-hectare park, commercial space, a cafe and pharmacy will be built near the apartments, Mariam Kharati said. The company's marketing manager drew attention to the golf course, which is among the top 100 best courses in Europe. In addition to golf, Tbilisi Hills also has a restaurant where European dishes based on Georgian natural products are prepared. The restaurant regularly hosts themed events, including yoga and breakfast, golf, brunch, jazz and wine events. As the company says, an ecological approach is a priority when building the complex. Accordingly, the construction area covers only 10% of the total territory. The rest is intended for greenery. In the future, Tbilisi Hills plans to build a well-equipped city near Tbilisi where supermarket chain, a pharmacy, school, tennis courts, spa, outdoor and indoor pools, gym, park and many adaptable spaces will be combined, which will be full of innovations and opportunities, Mariam Kharati explained. Georgia Satyani, a managing partner of Oktopus Fitness Club, declares that the number of customers increased by 6% in the first quarter of 2025 compared to the same period last year. He spoke about this with BMG. According to him, although many sport clubs are opening in the capital city of Tbilisi, the company doesn't complain about the number of loyal customers. Despite the fact that many clubs are opening in the city, we have loyal customers who have been members of our club for many years. We are glad that in terms of loyalty, our club has a high score, he said, adding that this year the club has increased prices by 10%. The chain affected various membership fees. The price for some categories remained unchanged, while some readjusted. Following to the successful operations, Oktopus added 2 new facilities last year. Among them, one is in Batumi and the second branch is in Tbilisi, which is equipped with a pool and spa as well. It has a seasonal nature for which demand is currently high. Initially, the main customers in the Batumi branch were foreigners, Ukrainians, Russians, Belarusians, as well as Europeans and Americans. At this stage, expats made up 75% of the customers, but now their share has dropped to 60%. In Tbilisi, the share of expats ranges from 50 to 80%. Asatiani said Oktopus Fitness Club operates a total of 6 branches, 5 of which are in Tbilisi and 1 in Batumi. Newton Free School will also receive students in Batumi in a few years after Tbilisi and Saguramo. The founder and director of the school, Georgi Meladze, said in an interview with BMG-TV that the Batumi branch will be designed for 1,000 students and over 20 million lari will be invested in the expansion. We expect to expand in Batumi. Supposedly, the project will be finished in 2 years. There is a great demand because international programs are not available. More than 20 million lari has been invested in Batumi. The education sector is interested for investment, although land area and construction are not cheap. If the state transfers real estate or land with conditional obligations, I think there would be greater interest in this direction. Naturally, the excess money spent will be reflected in the cost of education in the future, said Georgi Meladze. According to him, currently 1,700 students are studying in Newton Free School, and another 1,000 students will be added after the launch of Batumi branch. The Asia market has replaced the European tourist segment in Georgia. The tourist industry has to work in new direction for which the market is not fully prepared. Representatives of the sector say that Asia tourists, unlike Europeans, plan their trips in a short time and have specific requirements which are often difficult to satisfy due to the lack of services in the market. Georgia should focus on quality, not quantity, says Valeri, Chekheria, founder and CEO of SALT project. According to him, the purpose of visits of high-spending European guests was business trips, which have decreased today. Since the whole world is traveling, we should not focus on mass tourism. A quantity tourists spends more. All conference halls were fully loaded, but today we lost this segment. If the tourist does not get the appropriate service, they no longer try to spend much money. Direct flights and correct segmental calculations are necessary. The business is ready to introduce new products and services, said Valeri Chekheria, the founder of SALT projects. The first Georgian whiskey brand, Jimsher, is working on expanding the export markets. Dimitri Tbilisi, a representative of the company Kartveli, told BMDG. It's worth noting that company Kartveli combines various brands, including Jimsher, which is the first Georgian whiskey. The company began producing whiskey in 2000, and Georgian whiskey appeared on the market in 2017. According to the company representative, the company's products participated in an international exhibition last year, where they attracted the interest of many European importers, including the Austrian market. The local market accounts for up to 30% of total whiskey production, while the rest of the product is exported to the USA, Germany, and China. Jimsher can be purchased today in all wine stores in Georgia, as well as in Carrefour chain, various chain stores as well. The basic line is sold for about 50 lari, while the premium line costs over 100 lari. We are working on new markets to increase our sales. For example, last year we were represented at Austrian Whiskey Festival, where we met European importers who were interested in our whiskey. In the near future, we think that European countries will join us. For example, Austria. The company's founder said Jimsher is the first Georgian whiskey which is produced under the brand Kartveli. In addition to whiskey, Kartveli also owns cognac and wine brands. The first Georgian wine salt brand, Marila, has expanded its products range. As the company's director, Vakhtang Vatiashvili, told BMDG, 3 types of wine salt are now available to the consumers: Katsiteli, Saperavi, and Georgian species. Marila products are already sold in such popular retail chains as 8,000 Vintages, Goodwill, Fresco, and Premier Alco. In addition, the brand is entering the international market in small batches in London, France, and New York. The product is distinguished by its special innovation. The Mediterranean sea salt and pitcher wine are used in the production of wine salt, which emphasizes Georgian uniqueness. Our wine salt is innovative in the international market, especially after Katsiteli. Salt of this color does not exist. The French indeed have wine salt, but not much a type, says Vatiashvili. According to him, the company actively cooperates with various companies, among them with the French chocolate company, which uses wine salt in its chocolate recipe. The company plans to expand production, for which it's planned to move to enterprise to Kakheti. At this stage, the price of the product in the local market amounts to 25 lari and depends on the type of packaging. On the international market, 1 market, wine salt costs an average of 15 USD. Lila Berikashvili, sales manager of the Gurjaani Ice-Cream brand Gurjaani Ice-Cream, declares that the company has increased product price by over 23%, which is related to the increase in the cost of raw materials. As Berikashvili explained in a conversation with BMWG, the season started at a relatively low pace, although the expectation is that the condition will stabilize shortly and sales will return to normal. As Berikashvili says, at this stage, they already have about 30 types of ice cream on the market, noting that demand for the product is so high that the company cannot meet the supply. The demand is so great that we cannot fully satisfy it. It's also new that we have entered Carrefour and are gradually supplying it with our products. Now, our main challenge is to enter other chain stores to make our products as accessible as possible to the customers, said Berikashvili. According to her, in the light of the increased demand, the company also plans to increase productivity, but specific numbers are not known yet. Gurjaani Ice-Cream is managed by LCIC. The company has been operating in the market for more than 15 years. The enterprise employs about 150 people.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.